Hey y'all, my name is Babbles, and welcome back to a brand new series on my channel. I'm starting Skyblock. This is one of my favorite ways to play Minecraft, and I'm so excited to finally be making a series about it. So I hope you follow along. Okay, so I'm starting on an island that's obviously the plains biome. I've just got this oak tree here and a chest with some ice, some lava, a few plants, and some obsidian, and I'm going to be using that later. Now, in the distance, I can see a nether portal and then a few more islands, and even I think that's a geode down there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started just by very carefully punching some grass and hoping I get some seeds. I did get some seeds. That will make this a whole lot easier. I'm going to put that in there for safekeeping. I'm not playing in hardcore, so if I fall off while I'm holding anything, I will lose it. So I'm just going to leave those in there for now. And maybe I will get some more. Yes! Okay. Luckily, this spawned a whole lot of grass. So I did have a few chances. So we got two, and that's actually pretty good. I've played a couple times in the past, and I've never really gotten that lucky. So, and I will keep these flowers as well. They will be useful later. So yeah, just really hoping I don't lose anything off the edge. Now, the next thing I'm going to need is a cobblestone generator, and these are always kind of tricky. I think I'm going to start digging it out here. So I'm just going to do 4 down this way, and then I believe here is where I want it to go down again. And I'm going to use these 5 blocks of dirt that I have to build a little platform as low as I can. There we go. Just to give myself a little bit of safety. Now I'm going to dig out this one just so I can get back up. And I'll put it back. But now I'm going to basically dig around the rest of the island as I can to kind of expand that a little bit more. Whew. Okay. Now just a little more. Trying not to lose any dirt unnecessarily. I'm gonna put one there. And then I will also put one there. And then I'll hop back up here. And now the next thing I'm going to do is chop down this tree and hope against hope that I'll get a sapling. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave that block there for now so that none of the leaves decay. But I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take my ice, put that up, and I'll take my lava and I will put the ice there. Just very carefully break that so we get some flowing water, and then the lava will go there and we have cobblestone, and I'm putting the bucket immediately back into the chest. But now I'm going to make a crafting table so I can make some tools. I'll just put that there. So I'm going to make a few sticks and then a pickaxe. So I'm actually going to remove this piece of dirt again, and I will put it over here. I really just kind of want to spread out as much as I can. Then I'll take my pickaxe and get to work. Yep, cobblestone generator. Now that I have 3, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my pickaxe. Getting an upgrade. Okay, now that I have a few blocks, I'm going to show you what to do next. You're going to want to make a lot of slabs. Now with these slabs, oh, and there's even one over here. With these slabs, you're going to want to make sure they are top slabs. I know it's very tempting to have them be bottom slabs so that mobs can't spawn, but trust me, you're gonna want them to be top slabs. The Wandering Trader is essential in this game mode, and he can't spawn on bottom slabs. So, oh, just get used to lighting up your area and get used to putting out a little fire every now and then. Now I'm starting out by putting all of these slabs around the tree because I really want to have a big platform around those leaves to increase my chances of catching a sapling. I don't want those leaves to decay and any saplings to drop off the edge because that wouldn't be very useful to me. I really need to be able to grow more trees because these pickaxes are not going to last forever and I'm going to need to replace them. Okay, so I've mined a little more cobblestone and I've expanded the platform out a little more. So now I'm going to remove this last block, or these last 2 blocks, so that these leaves can... Oh, is there a third? Yeah, we're getting more wood than I thought. But yeah, so the leaves can now start to decay, and it is our first night. So we don't actually have to worry about phantoms yet. Those will come later, and even then, I think... I may have to double check this, but I think we may be too low for them to spawn. If you're below a certain Y level, they won't actually be able to spawn. So that's kind of a nice change from regular Minecraft. So yeah, I'm going to sit here and wait for a sapling to drop. Maybe I'll help it along. Oh! We got one immediately. Okay, I'm actually going to flatten this out a little more. I think I'll put that one in there just in case. But I am going to plant that immediately. And we even got some bonus sticks. This is going pretty well. So eventually I'm going to have to worry about food, but it won't be as difficult as maybe I thought it would be. But we actually have 2 sources of food. Right now we have the wheat that we got earlier, but we've also got some glowberries. Now these don't grow maybe as fast or as often as you would like. We even got an extra sapling. But if you just plant them on the underside of any block, they will grow eventually. And they have a chance to grow with the berry on them. So that's a source of food. But I want something a little more immediate. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a hoe really quickly. And I can just hoe this area right here. I can plant my seeds. So once those grow, we can have some bread. So the sun is coming up after the first night on Skyblock, and I've just been gathering some more cobblestone, turning it into slabs, expanding the island just a little bit more. And while I did that, this sapling just grew. So now we definitely have a renewable source of wood. And during the night, I did smelt some of the logs or some of the wood to make some torches just to light things up and to make sure that our tree could continue trying to grow during the nighttime. So now I'm going to continue gathering some slabs, and I've been thinking about which island I would like to go to first. And all of these are great islands. We've got a mushroom island over there, we've got spruce trees over there, mangrove, and then jungle. And I think this is where I want to go first because junglewood will have cocoa beans growing on it. And cocoa beans can actually be a very good source of bone meal so that we can kind of jumpstart our crops and our tree growth. So yeah, let me get started on that. Okay, so I've gathered what I think will be enough slabs to get me over to that island. Honestly, it's probably a little excessive, but I'm going to start bridging out there now, or maybe I'll wait until the morning. But while I wait, I am going to go ahead and plant my sugarcane, and I've made a few more torches so that I can light up the island over there when I get there. Now, when I bridge over here, I will be using bottom slabs. So here, top slabs, bridges, bottom slabs, because I really don't want to have to worry about having to light up my entire way over there. So using bottom slabs will just make it so that mobs won't spawn and I won't be stuck there trying to get past a skeleton or a zombie, because that would be a nightmare. So yeah, come morning time, I will head over there. The sun is beginning to rise. I spent the night mining cobble, and our first little bit of wheat has grown. So I'm going to go ahead and break that, replant it, and then plant a few more and put that in there for safekeeping. So now that the sun's coming up, I'm going to go ahead and start making the long journey out there. So I've made it to the island, so now I'm just going to make a little platform all the way around just to make it easier for me to move around, because I really don't want to fall into the void at this point. There's some really good stuff on this island, including another form of food. We now have access to melons, so with that and the cocoa beans for bone meal, I should be able to fill up some of my hunger. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop on up here. Now, I'm not actually going to take the entire tree down at this point. I will eventually, but right now I don't really have the capacity to make sure I catch all of the saplings, because this is a very large tree. And if I'm going to be growing jungle trees, I do want to be growing the mega ones. So I'm just going to take a few bits of wood and some cocoa beans, and I'm going to snag this melon. And then I'll be on my way back after I light this up so that no mobs will spawn. All right, back home with the goods. And I have made it. It's a long journey, and it really does give your pinky a workout holding shift for that long. So now that I'm back, I'm just going to make a little tower of junglewood here so I can plant these cocoa beans. Now these grow relatively quickly, and then I can use them in a composter to make bone meal. And over here you see my glowberries have not grown with the actual berries on them, so I'm just going to break that last one to give it another chance. And while I'm over here, I'm going to break this one. Oh, I would like to get that back. And I'm going to turn one of these slices into seeds so that we can grow some melon. And put out another fire. Okay. So while I wait for that to grow, I guess I will just mine some more cobble. So we finally got some berries. I mined about a stack of cobblestone, And we've got some fully grown cocoa beans. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick these berries and then immediately plant them over there. I really want to get both of those going as well as I can. But now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to craft a composter. I'm going to put it right there, and now we can start harvesting these cocoa beans. And I am going to replant them, but these 4 going straight in here. So now we have bone meal, we have berries growing, we have cocoa beans, we have wheat, we have sugar cane, and we have melons. And we have lots of fires. So I think to end this episode off, I'm going to have a celebratory slice of melon. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this first little look at Skyblock, and I hope to see you soon with this tree that just grew. Bye, y'all.